The Theatre of Dreams are in shambles as Calafiori actually converted a lonely goal that puts Arsenal ahead. Arsenal has 3 points and they have their first win away from the Emirates. Kudos to Arteta, but this is really not an impressive performance to say the least. Because watching how Arsenal play in the first half, going into the second half, if Arsenal were to play with a better team like Manchester City, trust me, Manchester City will come back and win Arsenal, looking at the way Arsenal was playing. Because after that goal, Arsenal began to defend more than attack. And it was just getting me pissed off because it was just one goal. It was just one goal. That's to tell you that Manchester United at this stage are not a very good team. They still have a lot of work to do. And I love what Ruben Amorim is doing. He actually puts Benjamin Sesko on the bench to observe, to watch, because he was actually watching the game. And when he was introduced, he didn't really show much, just as Victor Gyökeres. The pressure are on this individual. Remember, they are coming from another league, right? Benjamin Sesko is coming from the German league. Victor Gyökeres is coming from the Portuguese league. So they are two different leagues. For you to be able to now sink in and come and play in the EPL becomes so difficult. Look at Victor Gyökeres, for example. For the whole of the first half, he was off, even going into the second half. And I love the fact that this Arteta actually observed and removed him. I think going forward, Arteta should put Victor Gyökeres on the bench. Let him come in as substitute because he has not yet synced in with the boys. Even Kai Havertz had a good opportunity for him to run in the flank, but you know him, he's a very slow guy, but he's also a very articulated first nine, if I'm to say that word. Yeah, he actually was not really at his very best, but he has already synced with the team. He knows how to go around this particular team. But for Victor Gyökeres, I think the pressure is too much on him and he should sit in the bench. In the second match, let him watch and let him come in as a substitute. As for Noni Madueke, really, that wing that Arteta is using him is not his wing. I've said this countless of times. Yes, he can use both feet, but please and please, let us focus on getting a traditional left winger, right? So that he can make a sub within Saka and Itenwayere at the right wing. Because obviously Noni Madueke is not really performing in that left wing. As for Martinelli, definitely we need a replacement. We saw what he played today. It was not really impressive like that. The only person who impressed me in this particular Arsenal squad is our goalkeeper. Even though he messed up at some point, but he saved us from Brian Mbeumo. Look at that great chance Mbeumo had. If not for David Raya, who would have considered and either play a draw, or Manchester United will have this force after scoring a goal to come back to win at the Theatre of Dreams. But definitely Arsenal was able to hold down this particular lead. And as for Miles Lewis Kelly, who came in, sometimes I love him, he's a great guy, but I think he still needs to work on his overconfidence. You know, it's good to have confidence, but sometimes when you are overconfident, it actually tells on you. And that is why sometimes he loses the ball carelessly. And when he goes to regain this particular ball, that is when he is being called for a foul. Right? We don't need this. We need to make decisive improvements this season. We are done with making excuses. Arsenal has gone into the transfer window and we have done really great. Let us finish great with a left winger. Unfortunately, Eberechi Eze will not be coming to Arsenal, but we need somebody that will be able to man up at that left wing, right? Going into all this season, we need something to be able to hold on to. And as for Victor Gyökeres, I'm saying it again, let him sit in the bench and let him calm down. So far, so good. No team has been able to bring in debut goal except for Ekitike for Liverpool, right? And for Manchester City, Regenders, right? These are the only people who have gone into the market, bought players, and these players has turned up. Yes, Chelsea turned up during the preseason, but this is not the preseason anymore. This is when you need to perform. And unfortunately, Chelsea pulled up a draw against Crystal Palace. It's a shameful one because they were at home. Arsenal went all the way from Emirates to Old Trafford Stadium and took 3 points. It's a good one for Arsenal, but going forward, we need to really improve. Guys, let me know what you think about this. What do you think about the whole match as a whole? What was a deal breaker for you in terms of Arteta tactics, in terms of Ruben Amorim? Drop your comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.